Hey there, peoples. My name is Catherine, and welcome to my channel. There's a lot of things going on outside right now, so if you hear anything, don't mind that at all. Anyways, welcome to today's video where we talk about all my foundations in my collection, and I'm going to be putting them on. Well, I'm going to be doing like a little test trial of each one. So I'm going to do a clip of when I first applied it and at the end of the day. So you get 2 clips for each foundation, and these are all the foundations. My camera just moved on its own. That was weird. Okay. Anyways, this is all the foundations. So yeah. So I have a lot of foundations. Well, I think I have a lot of foundations. People probably have more than I do. But I want to at least get down to, let's say, 5 to 10 foundations on hand. That's all I want. So yeah. And I also want to see these foundations and see if they actually match me. Because some of them are really dark and some of them are like really light. And I'm like, oh, that is not my shade at all. So yeah, so let's get started. First off, let's count how many foundations I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, I want to do this first. Yeah. So I have like things. I have foundations that are double, so I'm trying to put those together. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So, all my foundations laid out right here. It's crazy. So, I have a lot of doubles. So, I have, for some odd reason, 3 of the Believe Beauty foundations, but they're absolutely love. So, I have, so these 2 are the same color. And this is like a different shade. This one looks darker. This one looks lighter. But like I just want to get rid of some of these foundations that have like separated or anything, like if they're older. Like for this one instance, like you can see like the separation a little bit. It's kind of gross. So yeah, I want to get rid of those. I've been in here a long time. And then I have like 3 of the AOA Perfect BB cream. I don't wear a lot of BB cream, so I'm gonna. And one of them is not even open, so I was gonna be very curious to see how this goes. Then I have 2 of the She Glam foundations for some odd reason. Oh, and they're different shades, so I must have like did not know what my shade was online. I do that sometimes. I'll buy 2 foundations if I'm like. But I think I'm in between shades. That one's darker. That one's darker. Oh, I can't do that. Actually, they're. This is sad. Because if you look at them on my hand, they look like the exact same color, but they're not. Yeah, they look like the exact same color, but they have different names on them. Okay then. What else do I have in my collection? I have the e.l.f. Camo Cc Cream, which I tried once and never used it again because I thought it looked awful. But I kept it in my collection for some reason. I have the AOA Pro Wear Foundation, which I absolutely used to love when I was more on a like budget, trying to find cheaper foundation. I actually, what's another one I love? The Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. This is another one of my favorites. It's very love, if you couldn't see like the packaging out here and how many times I've touched the dropper with foundation. The ColourPop Pretty Fresh. It applies beautifully. I love the application of it, but like every time I wear it, it always separates for some odd reason. What else? I have the Catrice True Skin Foundation, which I absolutely love as well. I love Catrice foundations. Like, those are my go-to. I have this Revlon Stick Foundation, but this is super light. Like, this is way too light. Like, this is like, I need to like mix. This could be good for like a concealer, you know, like, or if I mix it with a different foundation. Like, if I mix it with the Believe one, it looks actually pretty good. But yeah, on its own, not a shade for me. This Revlon one, I think, is too dark for me. Well, I always say things like are too dark for me, and then I'll actually apply it on my face and make, oh, that matches. So, but I don't remember liking this Revlon Colorstay foundation. So we're gonna have to see. I have two of them for some odd reason. I have one in, okay, I have like the lightest shade, and then I have one in buff. I'm so confused. But this is weird. I have the two different formulas. So I have the normal dry skin one, and then I have the combination oily skin one. So I may have picked up like an oopsie and tried to like find my shade in the other one, and maybe I went too dark or too light. I don't know. What else do I have? I have the Maybelline 30 Hour Wear Foundation. This one. I also don't remember if I like this one too, so it's gonna be interesting to try out that one. This one has been in my collection for a very long time, so it's probably very old, but I'm still probably gonna try it out on my face. It's the LA Colors Truly Matte Foundation, and I remember wearing this all the time and loving it. So it's gonna be interesting to see, because like, if you didn't know, your everything on you, like your texture, your complexion changes. You know, like if your oiliness, if you're like an oily girl like through and through, like that can change over time. Like you can become more oily, or you can become more of a combination, or you can become dry. It just depends on what you're using in your routine. What else do I have? I have this Revlon Conceal and Define foundation, which looks very dark. Oh yeah, that's super dark. It's this one. It looks super dark on me. Yeah. Because actually this one looks pretty good to my shade, the Colorstay one. But this one looks too orange for me. Way too orange. Or you may just use this one as a mixer, but I do love this foundation. I just need to get a lighter shade. If it still works. We'll see if this still works. What else do I have in my collection? I have the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. And this is, let's see this one. This one's newer, and I have to say, like, I've been wearing this one. Actually been mixing this one and the Estee Lauder together, and like this is like my go-to right now. So definitely gonna keep that in my collection. But I don't know how they work on their own, you know? Like, I know this one's pretty good. This one's really good on its own. I don't wear the Estee Lauder one very much. Like, I used it once. Again, like, I was trying to have this one as my wedding foundation. But, like, it, like, melted off my skin for some reason. But everybody's like, oh, yeah, if you're oily and if you want full coverage, use Estee Lauder Double Wear. I'm like, didn't work for me. Because I was using the wrong products. I don't know. But yeah, I also would like to get like a pump for this one, because I hate, like, I call the old school way of like doing this. It kind of is, because that's how most foundations back in the day were. And then my last foundation in my collection is the Too Faced Born This Way. I've also thought, oh wait, no, one more. Just kidding, I have one more after this one. I also thought about wearing this one for my wedding day. I have Oh no, I forgot that one too. I had 4 foundations in mind. So it was the Estee Lauder. It was the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which looks very... Oh, that is super dark. Like, that is not my shade at all. But it's like... That is... Oh, no. That is way too orange. Why is it so orange? Like, look at this compared to all the other ones. Like, this one compared to what this actually matches me. Like, that is way too orange. And this is, like, one of the lightest shades. It's called Snow. So, like, I don't know why. So, I was going to wear that one. Only worn it once. I feel like the Too Faced one is very oily, and I don't need more oils on my skin. Like, I'm trying to get rid of the oils. Next foundation that I was thinking about having for my wedding day is the Uma by Sharon C Foundation. I need to get a different color in this one because this one's way too light for me. Like, again, like this one is way too light. Like this compared to my shade that like matches me. This is way too light for me. But I like the formulation on this one. Well, when I first tried it, I haven't worn it since. I've been like, just on the kick of wearing these two together. My last foundation, officially, this is for sure, is the Lancome foundation, which is way too light for me. I know that for sure. It doesn't really look good on me. Again, it's another foundation like the Too Faced one where like I've applied, like it looks pretty like the first application and then just melts off my skin. I don't know why. I'm just an oily girl and that's how I am. So what I can tell you right now is this whole video compilation is going to be very long. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to put cards in. So if you want to skip to a certain foundation that you're curious about, let me know. Did I say this one? I don't even remember which ones I said. I also have this LA Color Pro Matte HD matte foundation, which I think is too dark for me. Yeah, it's too dark for me, so I need to get like a different... When I was looking at like CVS like a couple months ago, I'm like, oh, I really like the LA foundation one. But I forgot I love the LA Colors foundation, not the LA Girl. I love the LA Girl concealers, but I don't like their foundation on me for some odd reason. I'm very picky in my foundations. So, and I try to get like an assortment of brands, so I know. So I'm trying, so I can see. Let's see. I'm going to take a guess at which foundations I keep. Okay, let's go for this. Okay, ready? So I think I'm going to keep the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop one for sure. So this is just my guesses. I'm going to keep the Catrice one. This is just my guess. This is like the final thing. I think I'm going to keep the Estee Lauder one because as I said, I'd like to mix that one with the NYX one right now. I would like to keep the Uma one, but I need to get a darker shade in that one. So there's 4 foundations. What else I want to keep? Wow, this is like... I kind of want to keep the Lancome, the Too Faced one, just because they were expensive. Like, if you guys know, I'm a budget girl, and like this foundation was expensive for me. That's like pricey for me. So I kind of want to use that. I kind of want to use it up, but also I can give it to my sisters if I need to. I would like to keep the Shea Glam foundation because I like this one, but I just need to find out which shade is me. So I need that one. I would like to keep the Revlon Colorstay one because this is actually my shade. So now we're up to 7 foundations so far, and I said I wanted to keep 10, right? Okay. What else do I want to keep? I don't know, this is hard. No. I remember liking the Believe Beauty foundation, but I just haven't worn it in so long. So let's go in the keep pile. So we have 8 foundations so far. What else? Oh, I love the Revlon foundation. I just need to get a different shade. Is that 9 That is 9 foundations. What is my final guess that I'm gonna keep? You know what? Let's throw in a curveball. Let's say I keep the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I know I don't like it right now, but who knows how it's gonna apply. Yeah, so that's 10 foundations I predict that I'm gonna keep. And the rest of them I will probably give it to my sisters. No, I don't want the e.l.f. Camo one. I want the Catrice True Skin one. That's what I want. Just kidding. Ha! No curveball today. Yeah, I love that foundation. So yeah. So the rest of them I will either give to my sisters or donate to a women's shelter. Because, you know, give back to the community and help women in need and help them get back on their feet. You know, always a plus. So yeah, so this is going to be a very long video. I can tell you that right now. So I'm going to try to put cards in. If I can't put cards in, feel free to skip around. I don't think I will have each foundation labeled like on screen which one is which, so you can see which one's which. And then I am thinking about putting times. If I can't do the card section, if I can't like split it on the video, I might put like timestamps in the description so you guys can just like click on those and see which foundation you want to go to. I'm very curious to see what my prediction is after this video. So I filmed half of these foundations already. And that's probably why I'm leaning more towards these foundations, because I've already tried these foundations on. Yeah. So I'm very curious to see what like this pile is like. Yeah. So, they're not, actually, no, I probably haven't done half of it. I've probably done like 3 foundations, and it's only been like the NYX one, and the 2 Catrice foundations for sure, and that's it. So that those 3, yeah, I've only done 3. Why did I say half? I don't know why. So I've only done 3 foundations so far, and I can tell you from those 3, this is gonna be a long video. This is probably gonna be like an hour-long video. I'm gonna try to like speed something up or something, you know, like cut things in half. Also, I'm rambling, so that doesn't help. So yeah, we'll see what these foundations are like, and I hope my prediction is right. We'll see. So yeah, I will see you guys at the end of this video. It's gonna be like this for you, but it's gonna be like next week for me. So yeah, bye. Okay, so this is the NYX foundation. I know I didn't say anything in the first slide, but this is the NYX foundation. I've had this on since around noon, and it's currently 8:49 at night. So it held up pretty well. Like, I don't see anything like coming off or anything like peeling. I'm very oily, like in this area, but that's like my usual oil spots is like the T-zone. So I'm going to powder really quick. So I'm going to use a sponge and just to pick up some oil and smooth everything out, you know. So it's got so much through there now. I'm just going to do the T-zone area because everything else looks pretty good and not as oily. It's just my T-zone. So I need to do this. And then I'm going to reapply my Catrice mattifying powder that I used all day today. This Just pat this over. And the forehead. Oh. Yeah, as I was saying, like, I'm gonna look at the mirror. I mean, it's separated a little bit right here, but like on this side, so it's separated a little bit on this side, but not on this side, which is weird. I might have like itched myself or something. I do that, like, not subconsciously, but nothing else. Like the eye, underneath the eyes look good, so it's just this one spot right here that's separated, and I don't know why. Interesting. Because usually I can tell if a foundation is good if it's like, if I can speak the word, if it's held up around my nose, because my nose is the area that gets the oiliest, and my chin. So if it's held up in my chin area and my nose area, it's pretty good. And as I was saying, is just this little, like this corner area where it's separated. It has not separated on my chin. It's not separated on like the top of my nose. So definitely gonna keep this in my collection. And you guys will see many more foundations. Let's go on to the next one. This is number 1. How exciting. Number 1 worked. Day 1 worked. That's exciting. So yeah, see you guys for day 2. So this is day 2 of testing out all my foundations. So today I'm testing out the AOA foundation from Sharon C. I think it's called like the Power or Paw, something like that. I know I did a, you'll see with like all of them. I'll try to like leave a little thing where it's actually like says the correct name, but it's the AOA foundation. And I remember liking this a lot when I first got it, but I haven't used it since. And then so reason why this video, because I need to go through all my foundations. Don't mind me, I'm having a little bit of a cold day, so yeah. A little bit of scratchy throat and all that, so don't mind my voice. But yeah, so far it looks good. I think so. Nothing has separated with my skincare routine. Nothing's fallen apart. Yeah. So far it looks good, but this is like the before shot, and then I'll show you later on what's going to happen. But it hasn't been super oily right now. We're still matte. We're getting a little dewy around my cheeks right now. It has been about 30 minutes since I've had this foundation on. But yeah, we'll see what it looks like at the end of the night. So far, so good. So thumbs up on this foundation so far. Yeah, and I'll see you guys tonight. Bye. Hopefully you cannot hear my music because I turned it on super low. But we are here for the second update, the second and final update. I'm like, the second and final. I'm like, the second and final. Yeah. Second and final update for the AOA foundation. So I am super oily. So I'm going to be using some blotting paper here. And the one I'm going to be using is the Beauty Bakery Bite Size Oil Blotting Sheets. Yeah, because I am super oily. See if I can do this one-handed. This is very hard one-handed. Okay, so this is 2-in-1, but well, we're going to try this. And we're just going to, oh, also right here, you see that line? It's for my glasses. I was doing homework, but like, look at all of that. That's already come up, and I've just done a little bit. So we're just going to go more, especially around the nose. Make a face, fight it, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but like, I just blotted this area, and then look at this area. Like, I can see the difference. I don't know if the camera picks it up or not, but there's the oily, there's the blot, oily, blotted. Now we're gonna do this side. So now we're gonna do, hopefully I can like, nope, not rescue that. But yeah, this is super oily. I'm like, I feel super oily. I mean, I've had this on since 1 o'clock, and it's currently now 9:21. It's about 8 hours, which is not bad. Let's see if anything's separated. I'm looking in the mirror over here, so don't mind me. Other than like the lines from my glasses. It's kind of separating on my chin area. Like just a little bit. It's separating around my nose too. And it's separating on the top of my nose. So it was good when it applied. Like when I first applied it, everything was on. We waited 30 minutes to see what happened. So now what I'm going to do, since we blotted, I'm going to take my handy dandy sponge here and just start another process of blotting. I have to do 2 types of blotting because I'm an oily girl. I even apply like my foundation like this when I'm setting everything. So we're going to do half the face where I'm most oily. See if there's a difference. And then we're going to, I don't know why I seriously brought 2 powders because maybe because I know myself and I'm indecisive. We're going to use the Catrice mattifying powder that's waterproof. Just to, let's see if it can make a difference. And then I'm going to take a brush. This is going to be a freaking long video. I hope I like speed up certain areas. And then this side. Okay, so you guys just seeing this side. But do you see a difference like between like what I just powdered and this side at all? Like for me, this side looks smoother now. And this side still looks a little uneven. Like you can definitely see things, yeah. But this looks like a lot smoother and diluted. Yeah. I don't know. I might. I may just have to get rid of this foundation because it just doesn't work for my face more. The NYX one works like the best so far, so I'm just trying to keep foundations that will work for me within like an 8 to 10 hours. That's all I'm hoping for. But yeah. Oh well. Time to wipe off the makeup and, well, actually I have to go do more homework and then wipe off the makeup and then start getting ready for bed. So yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Don't know what foundation I'm doing yet, but I have a whole drawer, so we'll see. See you guys then. Bye! Okay, so it's day 3 of trying all my foundations on. And this foundation today is Believe Beauty. It's from Dollar General. I know here in the US we get it from Dollar General. I'm not sure where you can get it outside the US. They also have a website. I'm not sure if they ship internationally or not. But yeah, here is today's foundation. It's looking pretty good. It's very smooth. And it's I like this foundation because it's very like full coverage, but it doesn't feel full coverage and it doesn't like look very cakey. So I'd say it's like a medium to full coverage. Yeah, so this is what it looks like up close. And far away. Yeah. So I'll see you guys tonight for the second review and how it lasts throughout the day. Bye. So I am back with a little review with the Believe Beauty. Don't mind this right here. I have a zit on my lip, so don't worry about that. Anyways, I was just putting more powder on my face, and I was like blotting it with my sponge. And when I lifted it, I look at all that, like this front area right here. That's all my oil, because that's all oil. And then over here, that's powder, right? But I'm like, ew, that's... Am I doing that right? Yeah, I'm like, ew, look at that. That's so gross. That's like all my oil. You can like see the difference in like the color of the sponge. Like the sponge color is this, and then you look at all the oil that just got brought up. So I was very oily today. So obviously this powder, I mean not this powder, this foundation needs to be powdered over and over again. But what I see a little bit of breakage. Again, don't mind that. A little breakage on my chin, but not much. I see a little bit of breakage here, but that's an easy fix. Under my eyes looks good. But other than like a little bit here and a little bit over here, that's easier to fix. It's not like totally separating, it's just separating a little bit. And this is after wearing it for 7 hours at work. And I work in a grocery store. I work in the deli. So I am surrounded by lots of heat all the time. That's probably why I got lots of oils today, and why my sponge turned that color. I have to wash that tonight because that's kind of gross, you know. But like why I got oily, and I might have like separated a little bit because of my oils, or like when I was patting it in, you know. But like other than that, like my face is like flawless after 7 hours. So I'm definitely going to keep this foundation in. So I have the NYX one, and I have the Beauty foundation that works really well for my skin type. And all I do before I prep my skin, I don't know if I shared this or not, is I use the Fourth Ray Beauty Remedy. It's 10% niacinamide serum, and then I put a green correcting I guess moisturizer, or and it's more like a green color correcting treatment that I put on after that, and it's from Hero Cosmetics. You know, the same people that do like the pimple patches. Yeah, those ones. Anyways, so this is a my second foundation I will be keeping in my routine. I mean, using all day because it's stayed in my skin, and it's on one of the lower ends. I think it's like $5 or $6. It's under $10, which is pretty good, because the NYX one, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation is a little pricier than that. I think it's like $15, 15 to 20, somewhere in there. But those are two foundations I'm definitely keeping, and they match my skin tone really well. I have some foundations that don't match me at all, and I need to get the correct color so I can try it on. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 4. Bye! Hey Leafles, so today, here is the end of the day, and what the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation looks like. So far it looks like it's held together. I don't mind this. I like kind of rub my eye because I have my allergies, but it's held together. Nothing has separated. I'm very oily, like right here and here. I feel like if I were to touch something, I would wipe it away, like I just did right here on my nose. So yeah, I'm just very oily as where I get into my T-zone area, but everything stayed on, so this would be a foundation I need to powder out throughout the days. But I think this is a third foundation I'm going to keep in my collection, and it matches. It's also a really nice match with my skin tone. So yeah, yay for me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5. And here is what day 6 looks like after using this foundation. I am very oily in this region right here. Very oily in my cheeks. I don't think anything moved. Oh, so I have some separation around my nose. But that could be from me like itching it because of my allergies. But other than that, nothing has moved. I feel like something would move if I touch it right now because I'm very oily, like in like this region. Ooh, it's a maybe. Hey Leafles, I was going through my footage and I just noticed that I did not give an update for the AOA foundation or the Glam Foundation, so I'm here to give an update on both of those. There's something on my face. I'm not wearing either one of those today, but I am wearing a different foundation today, which you'll see another day. Anyways, so let's start off with the AOA Perfect BB cream. I'm not, in the first place, I'm not a huge fan of BB cream just because I do have very oily skin. So, and I have lots of imperfections on my face, so I tend to go for stuff that is more full coverage like I'm wearing today. So, this is a no for me, and plus when I wore it, I got really oily and it just started like sliding off my face. So yes, that's a no for me. I have a ton of these that are unopened, so I might just give them to my sisters and see if they want to use it or someone else. Let's go for the Glam Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. This one I will be keeping in my collection. I do really like this one. Oh, holding with that one hurts. I don't know why. But yeah, but having this one lasts like all day. I think I had it on for 8 hours. I did get a little oily in my cheek area, but that's normal for me. But yeah, other than that, nothing separated. Everything looked good. Nothing slid off my face. So yeah, so just need a little powder now and again in my cheek area, which is normal for me. That's how usually what I do for foundations anyways, because I just get oily. So yeah, that's it for now, and I'll see you guys for day 8, I think? 7 or 8. It's one of those tomorrow. See you for the next clip. Hey beautifuls, this is day 8 of using my foundations in my drawer. This is a end of day review for the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation Long Wear. And let's see how I do. So it definitely separated around my nose area. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, don't look at my nose. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, like, it separated, like, around my nose. It's also separated a little bit around my chin area. But other than that, it stayed on pretty good. I don't feel very oily, which is good. So yeah. So this one, I think, is an okay one. I'm not sure if I want to keep this one, because, like, I don't know. I used to love this one, and then, like, I don't think it works in my skincare routine anymore. So I might have to go back to using a different. I have to go back to just using the foundations that I like, and my. That looks good from far away, but then, like, up close you can see, like, the breakage and then the breakage here. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'll give it one more shot. Just keep my collection and then try order. I definitely need a darker shade because this is way too light. But yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 9. Bye. Whoa, my voice just got lost for the. Hey, welcome back to the end of the day for. I forget what day this is. I don't remember. It's been a long day. It is currently 7:34. I've had this makeup on since 10:30 this morning. So about 9 hours? Right? That's right. Right? No, not 9 hours. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm tired. So, this is the end of the day for the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which I think I bought this. I bought this foundation like a year ago. Well, it wasn't a year ago. It was in December of 2021. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be my wedding foundation because I was supposed to get married in January, but didn't. So now I'm getting married in June because we had to reschedule because of COVID. So I'm like, this is going to be my wedding foundation because everybody's saying, oh, you should get Estee Lauder if you want full coverage, if you want to last all day, you know. So I bought it because so many people have told me that, right? But when I tried it on the first time, I hated it. I don't know what happened or if it didn't just like it clashed with other makeup items or something like that. But I hated it. I never touched it. I think I used it twice and like, nope, don't. This is not worth the price. Not worth it. Don't like it. I have other foundations from the drugstore that are so much better that last on my face. Don't like this. Gonna use that for my wedding. But then again, I need this whole thing where I'm trying out my foundations, you know. And we have this. You know, it's lasted 9 hours. Don't know what happened, but it's lasted 9 hours, and I kind of like it, and I might use it for my wedding, and use like this routine and these products because it's like it worked really well. Like the only thing that rubbed off is like around here, but it's because I had allergies and I had to like blow my nose, you know. So like I rubbed it off with the tissue, you know. That one's really thing I'm gonna notice like right here under my nose, but like hasn't separated here. Hasn't separated here, hasn't separated here, hasn't separated here, other than under my nose. Those are my oily spots. Those are where I get oily, and like it like has not melted off or separated at all. So yeah, gave it a second chance, you know. Sometimes you have to do like a different routine with different foundations because they're not always gonna work. But this routine, I'm like, it's my ride or die right now. Like, it's worked with, like, majority of my foundations, you know? And, like, so I'm like, oh, let's try it with Estee Lauder. And, well, you know, it works. So, yeah. So, this will stay in my collection. So happy because it was I am a, you guys know this if you watched my channel, like, for so many years. I am a, girl on a budget. I'm a budget girl. I love my drugstore makeup or like my affordable makeup, you know, like anything like that with my price range. I love any foundations under $20. That's that. 20 and under. This Estee Lauder, double what I usually pay for a foundation. So yeah. A little pricey, so I'm like, I have to use this. I have to give it another chance. But I don't like it. And I'm like, today I'm like, I love it. I want to use it every day. I want to use it all the time. But yeah, so yeah. It's going to be definitely a contender in my makeup routine. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever day tomorrow is. Because I don't remember anymore. I can't keep track. I'm tired. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Hey peoples, so today is either day 9 or day 10. I don't remember. I am so confused. I tried to go back in my footage and see it, and like it just got like very confusing. I'm like, wait, is this today or is that today? So it's either day 9 or 10. And this is the end of the day for the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation. I agree, it's high pigment. Let's see if it's long wearing though. So, it has separated on my chin area. I can tell you that. Just like a little bit, not a lot. Like, I can like see like my pores coming through. I am very oily in this section, which is just usual for me. This is where I get the most oily. It's just like in this, where my cheeks and my nose meet. There. I'm also afraid if I were to like swipe, this all would come off. Yeah. Don't see anything else wrong with this foundation other than my chin separating, which it could be the concealer, it could be the skincare, it could be something. But other than that, nothing has separated out. I'm just very oily here, so I would have to like blot or powder throughout the day with this. I think I would keep this foundation in my collection. I'll give it a thumbs up. I'm trying so hard to keep like only like 6 foundations, and I am not succeeding so far. So far, I've only gotten rid of 3 foundations, but we still have about 7 more days to go. 7 more foundations to go through. So let's do this thing. See you guys tomorrow for another foundation review. Bye. Oh, my hair is kind of wild. Well, welcome back to another day of reviewing foundations. Either this is day 10 or 11. Don't remember anymore. Anyways, I am reviewing and seeing how well the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation holds up my skin. I remember when I first bought this, I absolutely loved it and could not stop wearing it. But I haven't worn it in a hot minute, so we're gonna see if I still love it. Yeah, so this is the before look. This is what I did my makeup today. I did like an orange and like yellow eye today, which I think is kind of cool and very like summery. Yeah, this is what I did my makeup today. I know like in like the past videos, like everything like looked the same, so like let's do something different today. You know, you get that kind of makeup right and you're like, I feel comfortable just wearing this. And then once in a while you're like, no, let's change it up. So that's today. So I will see you guys tonight for the after review. Bye. Okay, hopefully you can hear me and not my portable AC back there. Hopefully you can hear me okay. So today is the after review, so the final review of the day for the Revlon Colorstay foundation. It is for normal, maybe that's why it's really oily on me. This one I said is for normal and dry skin, and then the other one I have it says it's for oily skin. So I mixed them together. So I mixed beige and porcelain together to get my match, because porcelain was too light and then buff was it beige or buff? It's one of those. Was too dark for me. So I mixed the two and it matched very well to me. Supposedly I'm in between there somewhere. But I just noticed the porcelain one says for normal and dry skin, And then the buff one says for oily skin. So I'm like, oh, maybe that's why it didn't work out very well. Yeah, it broke out all around my nose. Like it, I don't know, it's because like it like separated so much around my nose and my chin area. So, but like the rest of my face looks good, except for around my nose and my chin area, you know? But, yeah. So, I don't know about this one. We'll see at the end of this video what foundations stay and what foundations go. So yeah. And this is a great time to test out foundations because it's super hot here in Arizona. And you know, we gotta get that, test out that oily skin. Test out that oily skin for these foundations because I am oily. So, and plus I'm trying to narrow down what foundation lasts the longest so I can wear it on my wedding day. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another foundation. Bye! Whew, I'm hot. Hey there, beautifuls. Welcome back to the final day for this foundation review. So today we were reviewing the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Stick Foundation. It is a fast-based stick foundation. That's what it's called. And I'm in F1 supposedly. So as you can see, I think it looks pretty good. I just did a workout, so I may look a little oily. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good. Like, I don't see any separation on my chin. I have a little bit of separation here, but it's because I rubbed it and it's because it's allergy season, you know. So yeah, I've been rubbing my nose all day, so that could have been for me, could have been for my foundation. I don't know. But I look very oily in my cheeks, of course. Obviously, it's been a very hot day. Also, I just did a workout. So, yeah, I'm gonna say a thumbs up for this foundation because, the only thing that's really separate is like right here on my nose. I don't know if you can see it, but like, it's just like a little bit right here, but that's about it. But I don't see any other separation. Like my forehead looks good, my cheeks look good. No redness is coming through on my cheeks except for like, of course, like the blush. That's it. Like the blush has stayed. Yeah, and like my chin area, nothing has really separated here. So yeah, I think it's a thumbs up for this foundation. Awesome, because I don't really usually wear this foundation. Also, when I open this foundation, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be really light for me. And then I'm like, it matches perfectly. Like, look at that. It matches perfectly. I'm like, it's too light. But like, no, it's like perfect match for me. So yeah, so I am F1 supposedly. So yeah, that's the weird angle. Like you're going up on me. I mean, like you're looking up on me. You're going up on me. Oh my gosh, I need to rephrase my words. Anyways, so yeah, thumbs up for this foundation, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another foundation review. Bye. I'm sorry if my AC is too loud, but hey, we're at the end of the day for the CoverGirl Outlast Extreme 3-in-1 Foundation 24-hour full coverage foundation. So, let's break this down. I am very oily, like I can see my cheeks. I look very dewy and oily. But, has anything separated? That is the question. I mean, it's separated a little bit on my chin in the middle here, but I'm not sure if that's from the foundation itself or me rubbing there, because I was rubbing there. I was picking at something, like I'm getting a little friend here, and I was picking at. So I'm not sure if it's from me or from the foundation, but that's the only spot I see that is separating, so it could have been me. But what I do want to do right now is I want to make myself matte again. I know it's like, it's currently 10:30 at night because I just got off of work. Let's see. And I've had this foundation on since 12, so I had it on since noon. So it's about 10.5 hours, and like only this spot has separated. That's pretty good. So we're going to pat everything in with my Real Techniques sponge. So the powder can apply better. Yeah. I mean, I love like how it looks on my forehead, like the dewiness, because it doesn't look too oily. It just like has that natural like okay. Since I patted it in, I look less oily and more like dewy like, and I'm kind of liking it like this, just like having it patted and more set. But I am going to take my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. If I can open this in one hand. I am struggling. Okay, so I opened it. We're gonna powder. We're gonna powder one side and see which side I like better. On the face. Okay. So this is the powder side. That's how it looks. And this is the non-powdered side. I'm very intrigued. Like, I can definitely see like the dewiness gone, but I don't know. I'm kind of liking just this side without the powder. I mean, I kind of like both sides. Like, I guess it's just like it served its purpose sort of thing. Like, oh, I just need, if I need a like quick solution, I could just like use my sponge and like set it. But like if I want like, I need a little more help because it's like the middle of the day and I need to repowder throughout the day, which I have not repowdered today because I went straight from my mentorship to work, so I had no time, and then I was really busy at work, so I had no time at work to repowder, so I did not repowder the other day, and that's why I was so oily. But like do I need a like, do I need to last throughout the day more, or is it just need to last like an hour or somewhere, you know? Or like, am I at work, do I just need to bring a sponge and like it work? So I'm giving this foundation a thumbs up. When I was applying it, the only thing I noticed that was bad is I need to get a darker color. I am not this color. This is Golden Ivory, and I thought I was this color, and I'm not. It's too pale for me. So I need to go up a shade. So yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for another foundation. Bye. so this is what the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation supposedly has lasted up to 24 hours, is mattifying, water, sweatproof, and second skin effect. Well, it says it's sweatproof. Well, all I have to say is I'm very oily. Not sure if that's just for me or the sweat I've been having all day. Anyways, but yeah, you can like see the shine. That is not highlighter. That is just my dewiness. Yeah, just all my dewiness. Cause like, look at that shine. So yeah, I'm very shiny. And I almost end up filming right now because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna like take my sponge and like pat it really quick and then film. Like, no, everybody wants to see real reaction. So this is what my face looks like after wearing it for, what time is it? It's currently 10:41. I've had this on since 11 o'clock. So about almost 12 hours, which is pretty good. Like, it stayed on. I can see all this coming through right now. All my imperfections right there. It's also separated on my chin, which is weird because I used to love this foundation and I'm not sure if it's because of the products I use or what. And then we're just gonna pat in this side really quick and see what the difference looks like. Okay, so this is, we have the unpadded side and we have the padded side. Which side looks better? Like, this side definitely looks smoother and like less oily, and this is just like an oily mess over here. So like, look at all the, like, that shine right there. That's oil. Like, this is oil, because you don't see it over here. Like, you see my, like, my highlighter's up here is where I put it. This is all oil. That's just all my oil is. Yeah. It's definitely smoother, but it has also separated around my nose too. I don't know, because I used to love this foundation. I don't know, because it's like, I use a different, what's the word I'm looking for? It was because I looked at a different like primer or something with it. It just like doesn't need a primer, because like I've worn this before and I haven't worn it with the primer and it stayed all day, so I'm not sure if like it doesn't need primer, is the primer affecting it. But I'm also going to get rid of it in my collection for now, and I might revisit it in the future because this is a big no. Like 11, well, it is 11 hours, so it's like lasted this long, but also it's like separated on my chin and my nose, and I just don't need that in my life. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for another foundation. I think tomorrow's the last one. We'll see. I'm not sure because there's been so many. See you tomorrow. Bye! Sneeze. Hey, beautifuls. So, hold on. Yeah, I thought about it. Nope, there it goes. Just kidding. Yeah, so this is the last check-in. This is the last foundation review in my collection. And the last foundation we reviewed was the Makeup Revolution London Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, which I remember very much liking when I first bought it. So let's see how it lasted. So I've had this foundation on since 11 o'clock a.m. and it's currently 10:15 p.m. So about 11 hours. Yeah, about 11 hours. So this is what it looks like right now. Looking in my mirror straight in front of me, I'm very oily in my T-zone area, as I usually do. Now, did anything break off? I have a little bit of separation around my nose. I think that's more of me because I have been rubbing my nose all night because, you know, allergies. It's a little separated on my chin area, but not too bad as like other foundations. But other than that, it looks pretty good. I just look very oily. So we're going to do a last final powder test. Let's see if I can open this one-handed. I may need to like use my arm. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do last powder test. I am gonna take this off in like a few hours, but yeah. Let's just do it to see. So I'm only gonna do one side and see how it looks. Sometimes when I put powder on top, foundations will separate more than they do. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my sponge. I have handy on it, Real Technique sponge. Well, I don't know what that was. So let's do. What side do I look more oily on? Let's do the left side. Yeah. I'm just gonna pat this in. Oh, here. Pat it in. See how that works. And then we're just gonna take a brush and just re-pat over this to make sure it blends fluidly. I'm more like stippling than patting with the brush, but yeah. Like with the sponge, you like press it into the skin and then I use a brush and then I like kind of like stipple all over my face. Okay, so that took off all the oil. You just see my highlighter right here. That's it. That's a highlighter right here on my top of my cheekbones. But like, I have like, I don't know if you can see, but like, all this is oil, and then over here, it's gone. Like it's smooth. This is like the most. This is not the most flattering, but oh well. Yeah. Because all this is oil, and then it's like gone. Like it's like, so nothing's separated. And it doesn't look cakey at all. But I think that's how to do my method of like. But yeah, okay. Let's see. Do I give this a thumbs up, a sideways thumb, or a thumbs down? Let's give it a thumbs up because I'm always gonna like, it's something's gonna separate on my chin. Actually, helping it powder here on my chin area has helped the separation of it. So I don't know if it's just my pores peeking through or what. Yeah. And then for this, I've used like primer only on this side and then no primer on this side. So I'm wondering, because like the separation here is just because it's more oily, or like did the primer help? What's going on? So yeah, so I'm gonna give this foundation a thumbs up, and I think I'm gonna keep this in my collection. I think I'm down to like 7-ish foundations that I'm keeping. I'll have to go review. You'll find out soon what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping after this clip. But yeah, so I'll see you guys actually like in the next clip, because I'll be talking about what foundations I'll be keeping and what foundations I will be either donating or having my sisters look through. So yeah, bye, fools.